everyone, welcome to another episode here on the J72 Gaming channel. So today we just had an update for Evrima beta branch, the public version, not the one that they've been asking people to join in and test. This is the actual public version that we have. So I wanted to go through here and just kind of highlight the ones that I think are important and the ones that are going to be most impactful for you in your day-to-day gameplay. And so you can watch this and kind of skim over all the filler, right? So you'll hear what you only need to know. So the first one off the bat here is they added a regional spawn countdown. If you die within a spawn zone, you'll temporarily be blocked from respawning at the location for 300 seconds. So this is pretty big, right? So if you spawn in an area and you die, or say you're in an area and you die, you won't easily be able to get back to rejoin your group. You'll actually have to travel a little bit further. I think this is kind of good, although I can see it being frustrating when you're bumping into your friends or playing with your friends and not actually able to meet up with them. So that's pretty unfortunate. The other one here is they added a new animation with the Utah Raptor. I'll play a clip here. I'll jump in and I'll show you what it looks like on a fresh hatchling. So that is the new animation. The next one's the big one. They've been working on the desync issue. So basically, what this one means here is that they've just figured it out more or less. Still haven't dropped into the game and tested it myself since this update just dropped. But hopefully that's what they've been working on, and this is the main reason why update 3 has been delayed. So hopefully this is pretty big. Right here, they enabled a knockdown and stagger against pouncing Utahs. So this is pretty big. I've thought the Utah Raptors are a little bit too strong in their current build, so I'm excited to see them getting nerfed a little bit. Obviously, we don't want them to be really bad and kind of unplayable, but uh, yeah, work towards kind of reining them back is a plus for me. So this one right here basically means that the Carno, its idle sounds aren't going to be that loud, so that's pretty good. I didn't even know this was a thing, but apparently Carnos were a lot louder than I knew, so that's a good change right there. The next one here, they increased the time for a corpse to disappear after depleting its food value. This is pretty big. So far, I don't know the exact numbers, but it was somewhere around like 15, 20 minutes. So it was already kind of a long time for a corpse to hang out, but they've made it last even longer. So that's pretty notable. Next year, we've got the adjusted Tenontosaurus claw bite velocity threshold, and it can actually be used in succession and while walking. So this is a pretty big gameplay change for the Tenonto here. I'll show off some clips here of it just kind of walking around and using those. It's pretty nice. It just makes the Tenonto, a little bit more enjoyable to play and has a little bit more freedom in what you can and cannot do. So that's pretty awesome. Next important one here, they made the flesh chunks sensible. So this is pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense that the flesh should be sensible. I don't know how often you're gonna notice it, because most of the time, you'll rip you'll rip a flesh chunk off and kind of just run away and then eat it immediately. So I'm not sure how often you'll actually see that on the ground, but it's a good change. I'm a fan of that. This one here, they reverted the Utah pounce to require 100% growth and to avoid unseen issues. So this has kind of been an issue. The Utah, if you look through this whole patch list, you'll notice that the Utah Raptor has had a lot of issues and a lot of bugs, specifically between the Tenonto and the Utah. So it sounds like they've kind of just axed it as far as the small growing issues that they have, and they're making it now that only the fully adult Utah Raptors can actually pounce. So that's pretty big for the foreseeable future, and aids to this nerfing of Utahs. However, I do think the Raptors should be, I don't know, about half grown to be able to pounce. That just makes sense to me. Like they've learned it and they're a little bit bigger. But I don't know. Maybe you think the little baby one should be able to pounce too. So scrolling down here, we've got the next one that's pretty interesting and important. They fixed the terrain alignment when you were partially submerged in water. What I think this means is along the water's edge, there's a lot of issues of your dinosaur not quite being able to get up and out of it. Kind of how to, push yourself along the way in order to get out. So hopefully that fixes that, which is pretty awesome. So the next one here, they fixed flesh chunks, giving more food if eaten from the ground instead of swallowing them. So I didn't even know this was a thing. Apparently this is an intended game mechanic, and they want you to eat it from the ground. So I'm gonna start doing that because that's pretty cool. Not sure if I agree with it. Realistically, doesn't really make sense, but hey, it was a bug, and now it's not. So go ahead and be munching away on that. And that's pretty much it, everybody. All the other ones are kind of just bugs here and there, fix some of the animations and vocal sounds are changed. But those are the most important ones that I thought you needed to know. So go ahead and get that patch downloaded and hop back into Evrima and enjoy some of the bug fixes. And hopefully we'll have a seamless, smooth, non-desync issued game to play until Update 3 drops, which I'm hoping is about halfway through February, but who knows? They haven't given us an official time yet. So, but anyway, everybody, that's it for me. So I hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe if you want more videos like this, as it really does help me out. But until next time, guys, later.